I'm going to flick the camera around so we can get another guided tour with Colin here. Thanks, Colin, for walking us down memory lane. Starting with a Citroen here, don't we? Is this one of the ones with the revolutionary suspension on it?
Yes,
that
yes,
people were raving about.
Yeah. This is the GS model, which was down from the larger ID and DS model.
Are you in your element here? Are you loving it?
Well, the problem I have with all this is I remember them all new, and now they're classics.
Oh, so far the Merc. What was the model number of that beautiful convertible we
That
just
was
saw?
the SL.
SL. This is another
also
beauty. This is older, isn't it?
Well, they're both probably the same age.
What, late 50s?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Look at the lines on that.
190 SL.
Yeah.
That one's restored fully. This, I think, has probably got its own patina.
Right.
Yeah.
170 SL as well. This has got to be older.
SD.
Early 50s?
Oh yes, yeah. If not late 40s.
It's lovely colour as well. And that grille.
The old gun sights.
Fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And another Mini.
Another yellow Mini.
A yellow Mini. That's looking like a Leyland colour for sure, isn't it? And then a more elaborate looking Citroen.
These are fabulous. These are really the proper suspension on these.
Yeah. What you get in it, and it rises up like a stallion.
You've got a little lever at the side. You can decide how high you want it.
And those incredible roof racks there.
It's called the Safari.
Oh, okay. All right. Look at that. 2 bench seats as well. And a couple of flip-up seats for the kids in the back.
One of the first 7-seaters.
One of the first 7-seaters. How about that?
Yeah.
That is a beautiful vehicle.
And when you open the tailgate,
that's why you've got those 2 number plates
still
amazing. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Very clever. I mean,
love the upholstery, isn't it?
The problem with these cars was they were years ahead of the market.
Yeah. And therefore confounded the buyers a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, if Citroen had carried on with this quality of car and suspension and everything, because the suspension on these is licensed to Rolls-Royce.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, Rolls-Royce have the Citroen suspension.
Do we need some of these stickers?
Not all, just classic.
Do we need some of those?
Yeah, I do.
Right, another Jag.
Jag XJ.
Yeah.
And then the Honda Rover.
Yes.
So what was Rover decided that their cars weren't really that reliable, so they went to the most reliable source of Honda.
Will you help us?
And decided to do the Rover.
Did it work?
It did for a certain amount, but of course anybody in the know would buy the Honda version.
Okay, yes. There you go. Another Mercedes, another beautiful Mercedes. So lots of Renault 5s and a lovely smattering of classic Mercedes cars and a few Beetles as well, of course, as you'd expect. Another one there.
This is the old...
Oh, Wolsey.
Late 50s Wolsey. And
right.
Some people will see these in programmes like Grantchester and what's the other one?
Murder on the Orient Express?
Anything like that. Or
in a period drama?
Period drama.
Yes, yeah. Another Beetle.
Beetle
with a slightly a well-seasoned Portuguese flag on the front. That's been to a few campaigns, isn't it? Yeah, so there we go. Beetle corner. And what's that on the end?
Fiat 127.
Fiat 127 on the end there. Fantastic. Right, well, let's walk across the grass here. Oh, they've got to be careful on this grass, haven't they? Yeah. Something I learned is when your hot engine touches dry grass, that can be a little bit of a problem.
Well,
it's fire season.
Yesterday at the Austrian Grand Prix, where it was getting on, the track was 42 degrees. There was a fire by the side of the track.
Really? Yeah. MX-5 is that? 3?
3.
MX-3, right, okay.
This is the Mazda Coupe.
Yeah. With a massive greenhouse on the back.
Nice little car.
Yeah. Next to an older Toyota.
Yeah. Corolla.
One of the first. Corolla's one of the most enduring brands, isn't it?
It's.
Or marks.
It was the world's best-selling car.
Was it?
because it was sold so much in.
But it's changed as well, because we were in the Corolla, weren't we?
We were.
We tried a
Much
Corolla
bigger
last
car
year.
now.
Yeah, and it's changed. It's gone with the times. Another Renault 5, another Merc.
Merc 300 diesel. Look at this, isn't this lovely?
That's in lovely condition, isn't
This is
it?
a beautiful.
It's for sale.
For sale, yeah.
Beautiful colour, that. Kind of rich browny burgundy.
This is the 304. They did a 504 coupe, which was a very, very pretty car, but this was the more affordable car.
That's the Rover from the back there, the 213.
213, yeah, the 2 Series.
It does look like an old geezer's car, doesn't it?
Well, they
always
were,
was, wasn't it?
Obviously, Honda was always known as an old geezer's car, even though they do the Civic Type R, which is a very good.
Yeah, if you're going to get a Honda and a Rover hybrid, it's going to be for an old guy, isn't it?
There you go.
Is this your Rover? We come from the land of the Rover.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. This was bought by
May
my
I?
grandfather. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
This was bought by my grandfather.
New?
New. Yeah.
Oh,
And he
wonderful.
kept- It was just
Is it 90s?
87.
87.
1987, wow. And he brought it over, especially to Portugal.
it was
No, it was
sold in Portugal.
Was it?
as well,
Okay.
but yeah.
It's
Wow.
very popular.
Is
Very
it?
popular car because it was cheap. It had lots of equipment.
Yeah.
And most of all, we had like very high taxes for high
Imports. CO2. The engine size.
Oh,
Because this is
okay.
only a 1600, yes?
This is a 1300.
Oh, 13,
So it was a
that's
sweet
right, it's
spot.
213.
Like a sweet spot of marketing for Portugal.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
right, okay.
wanted something that could be cheap in
Yeah,
Portugal.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
with the most of like there was no other car with for the all power windows, electric mirrors,
Yeah, yeah.
and central locking.
So it's really special.
Yeah, it's very it was very common to see one in Portugal.
Was
but
it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it still had the rotting problems, but not as bad as in England.
Of course,
no,
right.
Yeah,
but
this one just to add one point, which was beneath the fuel cap. That was the only one.
really?
Yeah.
So what was it like then? You've got your granddad's car. When did you first drive it? Did he sit you on his knee when you were like 10 or something and you drove it for the
I
first
have
time?
some photos. I still have the
And you're
original
still
receipts.
driving it now?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
It was my first car too. So,
Was it?
Oh, right.
Oh, wonderful.
And what do you drive now on a daily basis?
Regularly. It's not a daily car, but it's,
And what is your daily car?
It's a Volvo.
Volvo, there you
Wow.
go.
It was a Rover
okay.
He like-
400,
He likes his Northern European cars, right?
No, he likes cars that are built well.
Yeah, okay, you're
I like
right.
different cars that are not, and especially I like the sort of cars that are like the underdogs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
most people. I had a Rover 400 before the
Oh,
Volvo, and I
nice.
still have it.
Yeah, yeah.
And most people say it's a Rover. It's not a good thing. It's the head gasket will blow. It did. Okay.
This was the problem. They put the Rover engine in them rather than the Honda engine.
No,
Oh,
but this
okay.
one
This is a
actually
Honda
is more
engine.
problematic than the Rover engine. This
Really,
one is the
this has
second
got
engine,
the Honda.
and it
Oh.
will be the third because it's like with very high oil consumption.
Right,
It's-
okay.
That's a Honda thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Amazing.
Very
yeah,
nice.
but
Well,
other than that,
muito-
it's been-
Muito prazer, muito obrigado. Como se chama?
André,
André, muito prazer.
I'm actually from Caldas.
Are you?
In
Okay.
here, yeah.
Well, okay. We'll see you around Caldas.
What do you do?
I'm a product engineer. And
Too late. Needed him, didn't I?
You did? Fantastic. Okay.
House in Sao Martinho.
I'm going to look at some more cars. Muito obrigado.
No,
Muito
Sao
obrigado.
Martinho in,
Got another Porsche here. And a beautiful old Land Rover here. Look at that. This is where you go to your uncle in the countryside or friends in the countryside, and we're going down the pub, jump in the back of the Land Rover. Oh, it smells like engineering in the back of this. Fantastic. We've got a drone up above us. Datsun 160 here. Nice selection of hats on the back shelf. You should have a hat. When you've got a classic car, you should have hats on the back shelf, I think. And it's another Toyota Corolla. So you need Colin with me, but he's doing a bit of networking now. What's this? An Austin? Amazing. Beautiful two-tone. Austin of England. Look at that. Super. Ah! Tiago's here, our friend at Benecar. Oh, I think he's busy, Colin. We'll catch him later. Olá, boa tarde, tudo bem?
Então, how are you?
Muito obrigado.
You
Muito
good?
obrigado, tudo bem?
Yeah.
Okay, excelente. We're just
You
doing
like
a
it?
little bit. It's fantastic, Tiago.
But because he
Fantastic.
lives here, we'll just do
Ah.
here.
You don't go to Benecar?
I think we'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
At 3 o'clock you can go to Benecar if you...
This man's a
I'm just live
family
streaming
man
now.
with his kids.
Look at this, a Mustang here.
Oh, lovely.
You can hear the hiss and the hum of a drone above us.
Yeah.
Look at
Beautiful,
this.
the Mustang.
They just keep coming, don't they?
Yeah.
A convertible 2CV. Well, not convertible, a flip top.
Yeah.
My Renault 5 had one of those. And what have we got over there? What VW is that, Colin? Finding lots of little treasures.
It's a dune bug. So what they do is they take a knackered old Beetle and buy a fiberglass body and put
Pop
the
it on
Beetle workings in it, and then you've got a beach buggy.
And the classic
Now,
Portuguese
this is
vehicle,
Portuguese
the a car that makes you go
Yeah,
It's
because
pretty awesome, isn't it?
Well, it's because of its styling. Look,
It's like
not
Well,
sure, Marmite.
yeah, fair enough, but a classic Portuguese brand nonetheless. But great fun
Yeah.
for the
If you like
countryside
these
or the
sort of
beach.
things,
Yeah, chuck
And
your
then
stuff in.
these you'll see quite often at the.
Is this a Willys Jeep?
Yes, you'll see these. This is a French one because they made them in France as well.
Right.
Um,
And just continue to make them after the Second World War
yeah.
as a leisure vehicle.
The difference was, I think, the French one only had a 3-speed box and the American one had a 4-speed.
Yeah,
But you'll see these quite often at the Goodwood Revival. They
another lovely Capri.
drive everybody around.
I'm surprised. This is the first Golf we've seen today.
Yeah,
Are they not?
I'm sure there are many, but I doubt if there's that many that have been that well looked after.
And then the classic VW Charan. Is that what it is?
It is a Charan.
Why is this here? Because it's like a classic people carrier.
Because it's a VR6.
A VR6,
It's got
right?
the
Okay.
V6 engine in it.
Wow. Okay. No offence to the owner,
No.
but yeah, a somewhat unusual inclusion.
Yeah.
Toyota Celica, another Opel there,
Local again.
and a nice Toyota Jeep.
Yeah.
Toyota well
This
represented
one's
here.
owned by the guy that runs Transfives in Calvis.
All right.
Yeah.
And what is this beautiful BMW here, Colin?
Now this is the I think it's called the 508. I'm not sure.
508, he thinks.
It's got a classic front.
And flip up indicators.
Yeah. I'm not sure the model.
What an amazing vehicle. I love this pickup. That's a classic country vehicle, isn't it? That you're going to see driving around rural Portugal still.
Again, I sold one of these new.
You did?
Yes.
This is the what competitors to the Hilux, is it? And the just this sort of pickup that you see.
It's a Peugeot, yeah.
Yeah. But this is what a farmer wants, isn't it? In Portugal.
Yeah.
Chuck everything in the back, including the missus on a
You see-
Sunday. Go
you
down the
see
bar.
so many these days. Twingo, which was never imported into the UK,
But we know it for some reason. Why is that?
but the Twingo is going to be imported now
Okay.
as an electric car.
Oh, okay.
And then the Volvo 122,
The first we've seen today, I think. Another lovely Mercedes here.
another Golf. See,
Ah, okay, second Golf.
Pink one. And
Yeah, and then another one pops along. Buses, right. And a 944.
I love these because the wheel arches
Yes.
and everything. I think it's a very pretty car.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Volvo engine. Bulletproof.
Yeah.
Incredible.
The size of the battery is most unusual for a car.
Is it? Look at this vintage luggage in the back here.
Austin A40.
Amazing. And these are our hosts today, Benecar Cidade Automobile. As we said, Colin will take you for a tour around Benecar anytime. He loves going over there. Well, superb. Oh, there's a Citroen GS. Yeah, we saw that, didn't we? Well, here we go. People having a fine time here in Sao Martinho de Porto. How many cars did you say, Colin? 140 today?
Well, Tiago's just told me 150.
150. A few late entries there. Superb. Thanks for that tour, Colin. A lovely trip down memory lane for many people. The mist still to clear on the bay. Thank you very much. Colin Ross Jones signing off. Excellent.